high and rock it down low.
What up, YouTube?
What's going on? Sipping with Serpents, episode 34. We got the Catalina morph mix. She's back there, but she's blacked out. I hope her camera didn't mess up, but she's going to get it figured out. What's up, Justin?
Yeah. What up? What up? Another day in paradise, you know. Feeling a lot better now. Not sick no more. Like, thank goodness. Not baby crawling around the house, you know.
I know. I think you were on the RWO show Thursday. I don't know how you done it.
I just try to come hang out, you know, show some family support, you know. Come on. Couldn't let y'all just sit on the sidelines by myself. You know.
Oh yeah. Now damn, something over here is making a weird noise, I guess.
Look, you don't even know what it is.
I don't know what it is. It's my fan, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, you know, it's been a rough day. I had to pinpoint it. I'm one of them people that if I hear a noise and I don't know, look, it's still on. I'm about to throw this thing. If I don't know what it is, then I have to figure it out. You know what I mean? But anyway, we got a cool guest.
He's got spiders loose in that room. That's what it sounds like.
Well, no. And I actually fed that tarantula today, and it was eating, and it was doing it was turning like this. Like it was on a turntable. Like it kept moving its body with that roach in its mouth. It was kind of it was gangster, dude. I can't lie. But I got a couple things I need to shout out real quick, and then we will get into it. So, are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
We got gapsecosys.org. Use TRIP5 at checkout and get 5% off. That gaps. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
No.
That gaps. I got so many things going on at so little time right now. Okay, here we go. And we got a special shout out. Everybody, go to Operation Deeds Not Words 2 on thefatmannation.com. That is www.thefatmannation.com. Get one of these sweet shirts. I got the olive green, but not everybody's as cool as me. You know, you might want that blue one or you might want a beanie. But you need to go support them first responders and those vets. 100% of the proceeds go to your vets at Camp Freedom.
Come on.
Let's do that. Please run that up. Actually, I'm going to throw this up here real quick on the side. And we're going to run this RWO HP60 at Husbandry Pro real quick. And then we're going to bring the guest up, baby. Let's go. What's up?
What's up, Ashley?
How's it going?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going interesting. Oh, I'm getting an echo.
You are echoing. It's those new snazzy headphones, probably.
Snazzy headphones.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we just heard you better anyways without those on.
I can hear it way better without the headphones.
Yeah, I think we heard it better without the headphones. Can you hear
us?
Way
Way better.
Yeah, now it's not echoing, so we're good now.
Okay.
Headphones, man, I'll tell you what. Every time people buy headphones for podcasts, it screws it up. It always does. Like I used to have some Bluetooth. I've spent like $100 on these freaking little headphones, and it screwed it completely the frick up. But we got a bunch of people in the comments, and we'll run through those, and then we will get into the night show.
Come on.
Kenneth the Menace. What's up?
Definitely.
Bone Daddy.
Come on. Got Belvin.
What's up? Everybody be on the lookout. He's going to be on the show soon.
Come on.
Yep.
Got Keys. What up,
What
Keys?
up, Whiskey Nation? Keys, what's up?
Got Vinny. What's up, Vinny? Got the Chooch. What up, Pat?
Dude, he went to see those manatees today, and that was the coolest shit, man.
Manatees? You mean manatees?
Manatees, yeah, manatees. What'd you think I said? I said buoy trap. It's a fucking buoy trap.
It was a manatee, like I don't know how you said manatee.
See, now you can't even say it, bro.
I can't even say how you said it. That's what I'm saying.
A manatee.
It's a manatee, yes. It's
What up, Art?
Becky.
Kyle? What up, Kyle?
What up, Kyle? If y'all hear a loud crunching sound, my dog is literally right under me going ham on a bone.
He gave a dog a bone.
Oh, that's cool. Rockabilly Customs. That's cool.
Come on.
Hopefully you do some sweet ass cars. Let's
go. Got Brave. What up, Brave?
What's up, Brave? Nice picture. Switching it up again. I like it.
Let's go. Yeah, he is. He's always switching it up. Reptile and Oddities.
Oh, okay, that's you. Okay, what's up?
Got John. Look at that Texas man.
He's drinking Garage Beer, and I actually sent a message to Garage Beer after I seen that because I've been wanting to for a while. I'm trying to get them to endorse me for the Sippin' Show.
Come on.
I like that beer, dude.
Come on.
What up, Batter Up?
We're trying to get him getting there. Yeah, we got Batter Up. I think that's everybody, man. We got
he did that Saint Lunatics Nelly Batter Up.
Man titty. You know what I mean? I thought he said
Man titty. That's it, right? That's what I said. Man titty.
It's a manatee.
Whatever, dude. Whatever you want to call it. Those big fucking skin, they look weird, dude. They're weird looking.
Oh, you're killing me.
They look like a ball sack, a long testicle.
You would be the guy down here for real. Look at that man titty, and people are like,
if I said that, every Floridian would look at me and be like, hell yeah, he's drunk.
God.
Yeah, I'm drinking my Modelo too. Mission. So what's up, Ashley? How are you doing tonight?
I'm finally relaxing a little bit. So just been a busy day. Did a expo today with Becky. So that's Onyx and Ivy. So we had a good time, and yeah, just rushing back home to try to get on here. And of course, everything didn't want to work, but again, like
you made it right on time. Though it was right on time. You had
in my mind, I'm late. I wasn't early.
And that's a good way to be. What show did you vend today?
We just went to Scott Smith's All Animal Expo. It's just a local show to us. But yeah, it was a slower show today. So that's right. I still moved some animals, so I'm happy about that. I still came home in a profit. So
heck yeah. What'd you sell?
Snakes.
Ball pythons.
Ball pythons. So what I have been doing is so I have a display that's got some more of my expensive animals, and then I have like my 150. I had a couple like 400s in there, but I do these mystery bags. So it's something new. I've tried the past 3 expos, and it's been a big hit. I put candy out in front, so it kind of gets the kids to come over, and then I have a game where they can they toss the ball into different buckets, and if they get to a certain one, then they can they can get 5, 10, or 20 off their purchase. So everybody, it really has been drawing people in. They like the mystery bags, and so that's been a new fun thing.
Go get you a big ass roll of raffle tickets like me and Justin was talking about. I got them over here. I take them to shows and I sell them for if you just want a raffle ticket, it's $20. If you buy a shirt, that's a raffle ticket. And then if you want others, it's $10 a raffle. You know what I'm saying? Do something fun like that. And dude, I'm telling you, and then just have you're raffling off a snake and a tub with a heat pad, like a new heat pad.
I do the snake kits. I do all of it.
It's awesome. Awesome money.
Yeah. It's I have the kits. I have a variety to bring different type of people in. So I can hit multiple markets there. So yeah, I'm always coming up with new ideas. You have to keep reinventing to keep people coming to you.
Hell yeah, you do. And Jay's in the house, so I feel like I'm obligated to run this for my man down there. Don't forget, real quick, he's one of the main reasons why this barcode is right. This QR code is right here. So scan that and get your shirts from Deeds Not Words. Here you go, Jay.
Here at Greenline Morphs, I am dedicated to producing the very best in high-quality ball python combos while upholding the highest standards of integrity and customer service. Every ball python I produce is a reflection of my commitment to excellence. Health, genetics, and overall quality are my top priorities. I do not cut corners, and I will not compromise my integrity.
Owned and operated by 4-time combat veteran Jay Capps, Greenline Morphs is a military-oriented ball python breeding operation built on the core values of discipline, integrity, and attention to detail.
My mission is simple: to provide my customers with investment-quality ball pythons, backed by pristine customer service. Whether you're a breeder looking to elevate your collection or a collector searching for a standout animal, you can trust that every Greenline Morphs animal meets the highest standards in the industry.
Heck yeah.
Let's go. Hell yeah, Jay. Everybody, again, the QR code, just do it. Come on, do it for us. But yeah, anyway, so that's awesome. So there was a lot of people that came out to the show, I imagine. You did pretty good.
It was a slower show. I'll say that. It was like our first like sunny day here in a while, so I think everybody's just kind of out and enjoying the sun a little bit.
Right.
But yeah, so it was a little bit slower, but that's the ups and downs. You don't know who's going to show up. So you just take every person walking by as an opportunity, and I personally enjoy selling. I like going to the expos, and I've never had a loss, so I like it. So, but I'm a salesperson. That's what I like to do.
That is a great commercial, by the way. It really.
I like the fact too that he did it for his own stuff. Like that's pretty dope to me. Like like he did his own commercial type deal. Like and he's representing his stuff. Like that to me is really cool.
It's good. He should. I'm telling you, when I got my package from him, I was fucking thoroughly impressed. I was like, this is one of the nicest presentations. I was just like taken aback. Even the bags and everything were dope. I was like, okay.
I got special artwork from Jay. I bet you didn't get that.
Well, no, I don't want Jay in an American flag thong draped in a freaking flag.
He drew me a beautiful picture.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. So, how long have you been dabbling in breeding them and selling them and everything like that? So,
it's been 4 years now of owning them. Breeding, it's been 3 years. Yeah, it started with a bird that passed away, and that pet store wouldn't honor the return of it. And it was a pricier animal, and all they had was a snake. And my daughter had been begging for a snake forever. I was never afraid of them. Just I didn't know the care. I knew nothing about them. So I ended up taking it because I was like, well, I don't want to lose my money. So my smart idea then was like, I'm just going to take the one snake they had. And she was 2 years old, so skinny, so many layers of like stuck shed, and she had mites. So that was my introduction into the ball pythons.
Man. Well, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it with a good chlorhexidine soap.
Yes, well, I ended up finding like another reptile shop when I was looking for enclosures and stuff that was super helpful. So Dat Cichlid and Reptiles in McHenry, Illinois, they are awesome. So they have like over 400 tanks of different variety of freshwater fish, and then the variety of reptiles in there is awesome. So I ended up working there and learning how to take care of all these animals and falling in love with all of them, and really quite an amazing experience for me, and I learned so much. I just unfortunately, have a broken foot and had to quit that job. So that sucks.
It's definitely a bummer.
Don't worry, Jay. We know you're not arguing. But hell yeah. So that's pretty interesting story though. I mean, it's an interesting story because you're not like, it's been my passion forever. Like you were like, you got that bird and then you didn't want to lose the money out on the bird that passed away, unfortunately. So you're like, well, shit, let's get a snake. And then you're like, okay.
let's lose some more money. Let's go buy some more now and more and more and more. Actually, let's work at a reptile shop and just get more and more and more. So, but I mean, honestly, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for the people that have helped me.
What was that first? What was that first snake gene?
So I sent in because I had a lot of people look at her, a lot of breeders, and they don't think she's a normal. So I sent in a shed test, and she just came back as carrying one copy of the leopard gene and being het pied. So like, okay, whatever. You know, for us, that was just our first pet snake. No big deal. But then everybody's like, I didn't see a leopard, but then even like bigger breeders, like she is not leopard at all. So I bred her to my Gene X YB pied boy, and lo and behold, no pied babies. So I then contacted RGI, and there was, I think, 9 or 10 babies. So there should have been at least one. So I contacted RGI, and I sent in another shed. They ran another panel. So this time they tested for leopard and pied again. Both came back negative. So I don't know. She might be a dinker. She might be whatever. I'm going to keep a couple of her babies. I'll end up breeding a boy back to her. If there's something going on, great. If there's not, that's all right.
Are you going to try to run? Did you run a full panel on her, or no?
Yes, they did do that again, and nothing came back for her. So I didn't do like I didn't go into like the spider complex or do like I just did like the one main panel. But we'll see. I'll play around with it, and she's gonna stay here. She's the first one, so to me, I don't really care.
Heck so. Yeah. I mean, even if it came out nothing and you're hitting some patterns, then you could.
The patterns are pretty cool. So I'm interested to see. I'll play with it a little bit, and if something comes out of it, great.
That's the fun of it.
Right. So before snakes, I was heavily into horses for many, many years. Since like when I was in 4th grade is when I started with horses. So I was a trainer, and I also was hosting about 9 horse shows per year. So I'd bring in like Olympic riders and stuff like that to teach people and host these big events. And it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. But I do have to say I like the snakes a lot more. I like the snake people, the community a lot more.
Heck yeah. Really? So that's a lot less work, I would have to say too, probably.
Well, like, okay, I get people
a lot less money.
Well, 100%. So when you're breeding a horse, it's okay. So you've got your mare, your whole keeping up. You bring her to the vet to figure out where she's going to be at. You're paying your stud fee, which could be thousands of dollars, and then you're hoping that mare is going to carry that one full to full term, which is about 11 months, and then you're pumping 3 years, just hoping that this foal is going to grow up to be something and not have OCDs. Then you start breaking it out, and about the time it's like 6 or 7, you'll kind of see its potential. So, and you're like, well, by that point, you've really lost your ass. So,
right.
Pythons, I was like, man, this is so much easier.
Well, what's funny? You say that you was into horses, and I feel like a lot of people that breed snakes, reptiles in general, are into horses or some kind of livestock animal. It's like the person that I bought our first snake from years ago had a horse. She bred horses, broke them, boarded them. Their house was on top of the stables. It was like a stilt barn type house with a stable underneath it. And then she had her rats down there in the stable and in a heated little room that her boyfriend sheetrocked or whatever. And then she had her snakes in another room. And it worked out perfect.
Yep.
And it's something about people with like animals that either they have something to do with breeding animals already. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it is a lot more than not. I feel like Justin, right? You were raised with iguanas, and your mom did and had birds and stuff like that, So you were into that. What do you call it? That mindset of, hey, you can breed these animals or some shit. And then, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's pretty interesting when I think about
visually seeing it as a kid and being like, okay, I could do this now as an adult, more or less. It was kind of like, if I didn't have that experience as a kid, for sure, coming in half of this as hot as I did, I probably wouldn't have never done, but for sure. Like
I'm like
there's
the
pros.
one animal lover in my family. So like I'm the oddball. I call myself the red sheep of the family just because I'm the only one with red hair. Everyone's got like black hair. I'm the animal lover. I'm very different from everyone.
You need to find that long lost milkman.
That's actually the running joke in our family.
I imagine. And I just want to tell everybody real quick, if you're trying to quit smoking cigarettes, they'll get you some nicotine pouches, put you 1 or 2 in, and get you a drink.
Yeah. Put your upper decky in.
Ah, goodness gracious almighty, that is good.
Well, you put your lower decky in, huh?
I do the lower deckies. I don't want it in my upper deckies.
You don't do the upper deckies, you do the lower deckies.
I'm not cool enough to do the uppers, just the downers.
Somebody's into like the new kids where they throw it up and you gotta catch it with your lip, you know.
Well, I do take one out when I open a can and break it and pour it all over the shit.
Jeez,
I do that.
for
Because
real.
if you don't, it ain't gonna hit, bro. It ain't gonna hit like a cigarette, dude.
For real.
I smoke Lucky Strike red short cigarettes. Okay, this is a cigarette right here, buddy. So I need something.
That's a cigarette. Look, that is a cigarette.
No, that's some fucking bullshit right there. That's what that is.
Well, I smoke Ports.
But so you got your ball python. What was the turning point to say I'm fixing to invest money into this?
When I started working at the reptile shop and started learning everything.
That's when you were like buying racks, buying, equipment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a person, when I decide I like something or want something, like I just go for it. I'm not gonna just, tiptoe around everything. I'm just kind of very blunt for it. This is what I'm gonna go for. And I put everything into it and I learn everything I can about it.
I will say, for the time limit, not time limit, that sounds stupid. The time span that you've been doing it, you got some really cool stuff that we'll get into here in a minute, because the genes you got, I mean, Justin, you remember when she was showing those snakes and we were talking about the genes on the last show when she popped on? I think that was the RWO show, wasn't it?
And that's because I came to represent Ultramel. Yes.
Yeah,
that's right. You're Team Monarch. She's Team Monarch, everybody. She's Team Monarch for the record. You blasphemy, I tell you, blasphemy.
What up, Wiz?
Hell yeah, Wiz, what's up? Love you, bro. Thanks for coming
I've
out.
been super fortunate with the help I've gotten, and I've met some really awesome people just through networking that have really helped me get to the collection I have now. I'm very fortunate.
Your name helps people, I imagine, come up to you, because Catalina Morph Mixer, if nobody knows what that's a play on, you didn't have a fun life because you didn't watch the fucking movie. And so you need to look that up. Look up Boats and Hoes, bitch. Okay, and that'll tell you everything you need to know.
And I'm working on a video. I have some people that are sending me some things that will be for Ultramel winning against Monarch. And it's definitely a nice big play from Step Brothers.
So wait a minute. So how did that go? Wait, your little competition on the Ultramel versus Monarch.
Monarch blew it out of the water, bro.
So Monarch lost. Ultramel won the poll by a lot. So there's that. But we're still playing. I still have one friend. We're still kind of playing back and forth, and I keep asking. People are asking me like, post more videos. So I'm gonna go for it, and I'm working on the one. But I like to write different songs, and a lot of times they're silly. So I'm just doing a parody of a song, and it's gonna be good.
Look, Wiz knows what's up. Goddamn right.
So to nose.
Let's go.
I love that, dude. Ever since I seen that name, it didn't even take a split second in my mind. And I was like, okay, I can get with that. That's cool. Follow.
So my best friend, when she was out here, because we both quote Step Brothers all the time. She's the one that lives up in Pine Island now. But her bar name when we were coming up was Prestige Sport Horses, so we could be like Prestige worldwide. So then afterwards, that's when I'm like, oh, I'm going with Catalina.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious.
So what, that Is that that's the Onyx person? Is that who you're talking about, or is that somebody else?
No, this is somebody else. This is my friend I've known since like 4th or 5th grade.
I was just gonna say it's cool as hell that you have people that you know that are close to you that you can vend with and hang out and cut it up with, because there's really not anybody here that does snakes anyway. But there's one guy that does crested geckos, but he's getting out of it.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, you know.
I sold Becky a snake in November, and that's how we met. And we just became really fast friends, and she's been awesome. And a really big help for me at the expos because I have a broken foot. So and it's she sells plants, so us bringing our tables together has just been an awesome thing.
Heck yeah.
So, and she's also like really good, like learning how to sell. Like she listens to me, and then I hear her going to repeat it. Like I feel very comfortable letting her talk to customers that come up because she's just on it.
Love you, Bosa. What's up?
Facts, Bosa. That's awesome. And it's like teamwork makes the dream work, you know, too.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure it keeps it even. I don't know. Are y'all throwing down on tables together too? So it keeps the price.
Yeah.
Too?
Yeah. So yeah, I know. I like because she normally takes one table. I take two. So I'll pay for the two I'm using. She's paying for the one she is. So yeah, it works really well. I'm very fortunate that she came to me to buy her snake, and yeah, now she has like 7 more.
I love that. Right when my buddy would do shows with me in like Alabama down here, the dude that did the geckos, he would get his table right across. We would usually. It would be last minute shows or something, and he wouldn't be on the thing. Like he wouldn't be able to get a table, right? So like I would already be there, be setting up, and they'd be like, they didn't have people show up, right? Because that always happens. And they'd be like, because they know me. They're like, do you know anybody that can come? And I'm like, hell yeah, I do. They're like, well, we'll give him the table for half off. And he's there within minutes because he lives right down the street. You feel me? So like, he'll come and get the table, and he'll set up right across from me, and or right next to me, whatever, you know. And we watch each other's stuff. If you know, I'm by myself, so like if I had to go to the bathroom, I have to rely on a stranger that's traveling shows to watch my stuff. And not saying that they would do anything, but I mean, goddamn, who wants to do that? Everybody on Instagram, make sure to come over to YouTube. We love you. But yeah, who wants to do some shit like that? It's like, but I can honestly say in this hobby, I've been in some hobbies, you know, I've raced dirt bikes, I rode bulls, I did all kind of stuff in my life. And like this hobby, really, I feel like I can trust that person more to watch my table than I could to watch my gear at a rodeo, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, you know, like I can trust them, and they never steered me wrong or, you know, made me think otherwise. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah, before I was bringing my girls with me. I have 2 kids, so I'm a single parent of 2 kids. So yeah, everything is on me for sure. And one thing is awesome. My oldest is a lot more shy, a lot of anxiety, just a lot of stuff going on. But I make her talk to people and learn how to sell. And my youngest is a little bit more outgoing like me. She'll just be like, hey, you can buy this? Let's go, you know. But I would like to walk away from my table sometimes just so it would force them to have to talk to people. And watching my kids, my oldest especially, come out of her shell and actually talk to people and try to get something sold. When she sold her first thing, she's like, I did it. You know, so like for me, that was so awesome. It was amazing just to watch that growth. And it's transferred into other things in her life, which has been really awesome to see.
That's cool.
Arachnid Cat, shout out to Arachnid Cat, man. She was a solo warrior this weekend at the show up north, and she sold out like almost right when the damn doors open. And it was like, you know, we were telling her, like you said, the main part of doing a show is talking and engaging with people, right? Even if you're an introvert, you have to get out of that, and you have to be an extrovert and talk to people.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to talk to anybody. You know, if somebody tells me no or whatever, like, okay, I walk away. I'll talk to the next person. I don't have that fear of talking to people, which helps. And like I said, and I enjoy selling, and I love what I'm doing. So it's, you know, my big full-time job, again, I'm not allowed to be working right now, is so I help run my family's CNC machine shop.
That's
So-
cool, right? That's pretty fucking cool. That's a cool job.
It really is. I love when you get like that's crappy, rusty piece of metal, and then you make something like really beautiful out of it. But yeah, we do a lot of like military stuff, and I mean we're a job shop, so we literally do anything. If it's like,
So
you know,
you could make challenge coins.
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that one.
So I'm working with my brother on a new display design and stuff right now as well. But I'm not allowed to work, so he's had to take on a lot of because I do a lot of quality control and stuff too, and meeting with our customers and running a machine and whatever. It's a family shop; I have to do anything. So, but yeah, so it's been a little hard for him to get to it just with having to cover my stuff. But yeah, it is fun because it's just something different. There's always something new. And like when you go to the test sites that are like these military pieces that we make a lot of, like it's so neat to see like what they're doing and why they're doing it, and like just like the part that we are playing in it. So
Right. That's really cool, actually. So I'm guessing y'all are doing actually even special little pieces for certain equipment and stuff like that, and then that's pretty sweet, actually. That's pretty sweet.
So if we get like things that are like, hey, can you make this one-off gear that's from like the 30s and just to refabricate it? We've done that and drawn it up, and so they can keep whatever they had going that's an antique, and yes, it's cool things like that. And they put a plaque with our name on it, and so yeah, it's really awesome and something different. So, and I like the quality control. It's just, I go in there and find every little thing that needs to be done, and I like it.
You pick it apart and then make them fix it better.
Yeah, the guys hate it. Of course, I'm like, they're like, it's fine. I'm like, no, you're 1,000th off. I can tell you. You can't.
So you also said you guys are working on some like display cases as well.
So yeah, I have some design ideas and that I'm working with my brother because he knows nothing about it. So like I have him look at a display. I have one friend that did call my brother and talk to him and talk about like different display ideas as well.
Heck yeah.
Just so it's not just coming from the little sister. So
For sure.
I'm the only girl in the shop, so it's like,
I will say, if you can figure out a way to make display caging for shows cheaper than most, you would sell me because I don't have display
on cheaper and lighter.
I'm not paying that fucking money, bro. Like I understand it looks nice, but I'm not doing it.
And y'all do like metals and stuff. Like imagine like some cool like a rustic
Bro, wouldn't that be
designs,
sick if I had some like metal with like black metal with blood stains all over it and shit?
I wouldn't say blood stain. Of course,
that would look.
But then you can do custom stuff, right?
Like,
you could do green. You could do lime green splatter or anything.
Yeah, you can do some cool shit.
There's a lot of stuff you can do.
I like blood, but whatever,
But yeah, there's a lot of different opportunities.
It's a good market, and not even, if you do that, you could literally, if you had the time and the overhead and everything to do it and branch out, you could make racks. You can make anything.
I've told my brother all of this. But again, him talking to somebody else definitely helped him like really see that like his
tell him to watch
not
the
nuts.
show. Tell him to watch the fucking show because
I sent him everything. Yes.
We like reptile people spend a lot of money on shit like this.
Okay, wait. Okay, so his name is Tommy. So tell him right now. I need this
Tommy,
from some men.
Tommy, bro, you're missing out on a good market.
Yeah,
we spend
really good
thousands on this shit, and there's 1,000 million of us.
You need to go to one reptile show, walk around and look at all the display enclosures they got there. If you tackle that market and you kill it and do better than anybody else out there.
But I can't let it go without saying it.
Mark with Vision here. We're showing off the new Visionarium. See a couple examples here. These are going to be a new product from us coming out hopefully the end of the year. It is modeled off our V35 and V70 tub, 3X height. So we're doing about 15 inches on this. You'll have options for doors on one side or up to all four sides on each of the tubs. We got vents on the front and the back. We will have options for windows as well if you just want that instead of the doors. We'll have perforated options and glass options. This was the V35. This is going to be the V70, so you get a little bit bigger option. We have a bearded dragon set up here and a pixie frog in this one. show a little bit of versatility of using it for a desert species versus tropical. We have lids that are built in as well. These are going to have options for your lighting. These are going to be a halogen light or an LED light, and they will snap into the lid. C5 lighting, other UVB and halogen lighting options. Options will be available for misters, temperature probes, and fans, depending on what the customer wants.
You already know what to do. I'm going to tell you, Tommy, if you do make racks and cages and stuff, that's your fucking competition, bro, because they got the shit, okay? The best shit money can buy. Vision.
But soon
product,
we'll have the best shit, so.
Who?
We will. I will.
No, well, you know, we'll have to find that out. You'll have to prove me wrong, because as of right now, I'm repping the Vision. Okay.
I do like their tubs that, like, when I saw those at Tinley, I'm like, those are pretty, like, smart
You know
idea.
what's funny about the tub thing that you said that? That's funny because, you know, most rack people, I don't want to say names, but most rack people, if you pull your tubs out, people in the audience, if you've got a rack at home and you know that it's not a Freedom Breeder or some shit tub, go to your rack and open the tub and look at it and see if you can see it say Vision on it. The older tubs said Vision. So
I don't.
Well, because you know where you bought them from. And I'm saying, like, I'm not going to say it, but a lot of the PVC cage or racks that you buy, y'all all know what I'm talking about. The PVC, the black PVC caging. Those will be like Vision tubs, you know, so the tubs are badass. Everybody likes the tubs. You can't go wrong with the tubs. They have like a bunch of options. You can get the tubs with the air holes in it. You can get the tubs without the air holes. You can get the tubs with the water bowls. You can get the tubs without the fucking water bowls. You can get them clear. You can get them tan, or what is this color? Gray. You can get that color.
Get them any color you want.
You can't get them any color you want, but you can get them gray or clear.
Nick wants his with blood splatter on it.
I'm saying he wants his blood splatter.
I mean, I think that would be sick. That would be like. But you know, I don't give a shit. I don't care.
You wouldn't know if it's a rat blood stain, or you know.
No, they would know because it would look like a sick ass 1950s model Chevy or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking sick, bro. With like that, it looked like a fucking glossy paint job with that flake in it, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You want a little vampire coming over off the side?
No, not vampires. Vampires suck. They're dumb. What do they do? The True Blood, you can suck it. Okay, True Blood is scary.
Dude, like 2 weeks ago, you were talking about how much you love True Blood and Sookie.
I like Sookie. I like Sookie. That's
no,
it.
you said you liked True Blood.
I watched it because the girl I was with back then liked it. That's the only reason. And because I would fantasize about that girl while I was doing it with her.
Damn lie.
No, vampires are dumb. If you bite me as a vampire, that's cool. I'm a vampire then.
What's that movie with the vampire and werewolves? You watched that too, didn't you?
I like werewolves, so I'll probably watch that. I didn't watch Twilight.
Hell yeah, you like Twilight, didn't you?
Hell no.
Yes, you did. You're like,
shit. I don't watch no fucking Twilight.
I know. When you go back to like watch True Blood, because it was funny because I was rewatching it when you talked about it a couple of weeks ago, and then
it's
like, man, this kind of is like, it is. When you come back watch it, you're like, man, why did I like this before?
It's lame, right? It's super cheesy and like generic and like lame. But I like B movies. I like B movies like Thanksgiving and Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That's a popular one that everyone's liking now. But like, I like the ones that are like, I did like Terrifier. That was pretty, but Terrifier
was good, but that came out.
Yeah,
that went from B to A, you know.
That's a B movie, bro. Their budget was so low when they made the movie.
Oh, yeah, he didn't even talk the whole time.
Yeah. Well, they made it a point to make those movies really low budget. They didn't want them to have a high budget, and they turned out great. I mean, he saws a woman in half, and you watch it. It's intense. Go watch it, y'all. You know what I mean? But so, what was back to snakes? Sorry, everybody, for that ramble. What's your favorite scary movie? Let me know in the comments.
Right.
So what was your first clutch that you hatched out?
It was just a bamboo clutch.
Bamboo, my favorite.
Yeah, so that was the first one.
What was the pairing? Bamboo.
Oh man, good question. It was a bamboo pinstripe.
Okay.
To something.
Yeah, but hatching right now is the coolest thing in the world to hatch out a single gene bamboo. I know you had one.
I don't remember. I have bamboos. Like I had my one bamboo boy. I ended up finding out he was het for TSK Xanthic. And it's only because my first bamboo like pinstripe clutch.
That's pretty sick.
Looked different. Lie. And then when the babies from this different bamboo pairing, the babies look different, almost like DG, just like super clean. Some of them were so bright and so clean. So I ended up running a panel on the male, and he ended up being het for TSK. And I can't believe what the het is doing and how much it cleans it up and brightens it. It's insane. It's beautiful.
That normal het TSK I got from John is so fucking clean, dude. Like
darkening too, kind of like what the het DG does. It gives that darks to the darks and the brighter brights. I'm sure it's probably what it's kind of doing for a het.
That's awesome. That's a good first clutch, man.
He might have been to your boy Ambrose, which was the Mojave Odium Hidden G-Moma. It might have been that. He might have been the sire to those ones. I don't remember for sure. I'll have to look it up.
Sired. He was sired.
He was sired.
All right, everybody. This beer's a little warm. I'm still looking for that mini fridge, y'all. Hook me up. Come on.
Oh my gosh, I told you Marketplace.
All right, I'm just about to say Marketplace.
The college, like right by you. You can get a freaking mini fridge from the college down the street.
Stupid.
I don't want a college fridge. It probably has something.
That's where mine came from. I got mine from the college down the street. I think I paid like $40.
Sashmo, give me a cheers in the comments. I got a drink. They're killing me. They're killing me, Sashmo. Help me out.
Here you go, Nick. Cheers. Cheers.
Well, my thing is no one's cheers. Sashmo cheers me once tonight, but usually it's nothing but cheers in the comments because they know.
They're not in the comments commonly, putting it all the time.
Putting it all the time. Yep.
They do it because they used to do it because they wanted me drunk. I guess they don't like drunk Nick. They're like, slow down, Nick. Slow down.
So, Ashley, what's your most anticipated clutch this year? Like, what are you really looking forward to pairing-wise and trying to produce or hit this year?
I have a few. So, I want to hit the Ultramel puzzle. I really want to get to that. I have some different Ultramel clown stuff I'm working on as well. I want to get some Hitari Ultramels. So, Randy with Dark Cloud hit that. And those Ultramels looked amazing. I'm working on some will be stepping stones, but I am hoping I'll to hit like a DG hypo, probably Krypton. I'm aiming for that Krypton G stripe.
That's crazy, man. 4 years, y'all. 4 years or so.
Y'all listen to this.
Ultramel puzzle. I'm not an Ultramel fan, but I would love to see that. Ultramel.
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna go into I have like my Confusion, GHI. Red Stripe, Het Clown, Het Ultramel Girl. There's some fun. A lot of my Ultramel stuff came from Patrick from Aura. So there's a lot of crazy stuff in there.
I'm only being Ultramel because I need the Monarch guards on my side right now.
I like Monarch. I'm a Monarch fan. I definitely have let it be known before. I like Monarch better than Ultramel.
Yes, Monarch is darker.
That might be why I like it.
Yes, Monarch is darker, but Ultramel, you can go light, you can go dark, you can go to the middle, you can do whatever you want. Monarch is dark. Woo!
Right. I just need the gods on my side right now, please.
Get yourself in the shrimp. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Bitches love endless shrimp. Okay.
The biggest thing I'm hoping to hit, this will be next year. Just 'cause I still have to do shed testing, but I'm hoping to hit Stranger Red Stripe, G Stripe. Just because I really like what Stranger and Red Stripe are doing together. I want to see it in G Stripe. So
That'll be different.
Yeah, and I've got a Stranger Super Stripe Het Clown, so he's gonna go to my Freeway Het Clown girl. So I'm hoping to get some like craziness with that. I really want to hit some visual tri-stripes this year. That's a big goal of mine. And what else am I playing with? I got some other clown stuff, like other clown stuff. Like I got my Super GHI Mojave Het Clown going to my Lace. She's got some other stuff going, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. My Lace Het Clown girl. So I want to play with that GHI and Lace. See, are we really allelic? See what's going on there.
Come on.
Yeah. So yeah, there's some different fun projects.
You got a lot going on over there.
Yeah.
No Monarch.
No Monarch.
No. You think she's gonna have fucking Monarch? What have you been? You haven't been listening. Huh?
I had to say it. I had to say it.
No, but
there was a moment. I won't lie. There was a moment where I almost switched to Monarch and sold some of the Ultimo because I didn't have all the Ultimo stuff that I have now. And I was like, I'm gonna get into it because I tend to like the darker stuff also. But then an opportunity came up with Patrick from Aura, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let that go. So Ultramel it is. And it's kind of funny. So shout out to Jamie from Graceful Pythons. She's actually watching a female that I got from Small Town Exotics for me for a little bit. And we have been joking around that she's going to take a video of like her putting a Monarch male in there. And then she's going to send it to me, like grab it. And it's going to have Monarch babies. I'm like, that'd be hilarious. So, but yeah.
So what is something? So you just do ball pythons, right?
So I have my Solomon Island Gromboas. She gave birth almost 2 months ago now, so I have those going. The babies are notoriously hard to get eating. Some, I've tried the different frogs and blah blah blah, all the stuff like the scenting. I did get a couple to do like the Reptilinks, scenting them with the frog juice.
That's my brother.
So what I just
everybody.
did, this past week, is I took the Reptilinks, I cut it open, I ground it up really well, with some water and stuff too, and then I took a syringe and I fed all of them, just to get them going. I'm hoping
crazy. You're having such a problem getting a boa to eat,
It's just the ground boas. Apparently, they're like that. I'm hoping to find a male or two Solomon Island tree boa. It is so hard to find males with the Solomon Island stuff. It is insane. So I have an awesome female, and I love her because she's always out, perched up. She's just a really cool looking snake. So eventually I hope to find a male for her. But generally you need 2 males in the cage with them to start that competition. Otherwise they just hang out and cuddle. So, and then I do have some, I have a Suriname red tail female. So she's probably about 12 feet right now. Then I just have just a comma. I don't know. She was a drop off, but I have another female boa. She's pretty big. And then I have a sharp albino male. Then I have a dwarf retic and then a super dwarf retic.
How do you like your dwarfs?
I love them.
Yeah.
I hope I want to breed them one day. I would like to at least once, but I would have to find a really awesome super dwarf female. So I'll just wait, save money. I'm not in any rush. When something comes along and timing works out, then that's awesome. But the dwarfs the retics are just such cool animals.
How big are yours now?
So the super dwarf, he's probably around 4 feet long. I'd say he's about, what is he, a year and a half, maybe 2 years old now. Okay. And then I have the dwarf. I would say he's probably closer to that 6 foot range. And he's around the same age.
Heck yeah.
So
It's
I
not
got really fortunate with the Super Dwarf. I actually got that one for free when I was buying the rack, and the guy didn't want it anymore. And I ended up calling the person, the breeder that he said he got it from. So I was like, oh, you never know. I don't want, some giant snake. And she's like, no, he did get it from me, and this is what it is. And I was like, holy crap. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah, I actually keep them in my bedroom just because they're always out. As soon as they hear me come in my room or feel me come in my room or whatever, they are out and they want to interact with me. So
That's
cool
really
animals. And then I have bearded dragons and crested geckos and leopard geckos, blue tongue skink. I also have a rainbow boa, and we have tarantulas. And then like a dogs and cats.
No more birds, because I remember you just kind of start off a bird, so you never went back and got another bird, huh?
No, I'm okay. I don't need the birds. I'm all right.
You're good. I was gonna say you're probably good on a bird. Birds suck. Okay.
I'm okay with my outdoor birds.
I love certain birds, but the bird that I fucked with was a bastard. Okay, I hated that fucking loud yapping.
I love my parrots. I love
Fucking.
my parrots. I don't care
I
what
like
you-
the wild birds. I like, before I have the one dog that I have now because she tries to kill everything. But like I used to be able to go outside and feed the crows around me. Like I'd go out and feed them. They would sit around me like that. I would be like, oh, they're sing with my murder crew, So like they were awesome. I'd feed the chipmunks and the squirrels and like it just whatever. I would always get deer in the backyard when I was younger. I'd go and pet some of them. I'd get their trust and I'm a big animal lover, so
You have a pet hawk, by the way. I think isn't it a hawk?
There's a hawk that I can sometimes that lives in the woods by my house, so I can whistle to it sometimes, and it will come and it'll just fly above me. I remember I sent Nick a video of it when it happened. I'm like, all right. Yeah,
That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild.
I used to have raccoons go to the door and all that.
And she goes, here, hawky, 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 hawky. And then about 10 minutes later, it'll fly over and go, caw.
Yeah. I had miniature ponies in my backyard for a little bit. And like when my kids were super young, I'd wait to go feed them until it was real, until they were in bed and it would be late. And so I'd be like partially in the woods, like filling hay nets and whatever. And I just hear the coyotes behind me yipping and yapping. So I'd always turn around and be like, shut up. I know you're there. And then they'd all get quiet and you can hear them run away.
That's funny.
I keep seeing the banner down below. Husbandry Pro just put this on their story. So if you're here from Husbandry Pro's story, thank you for coming.
Let's go.
But hell yeah. So what is a gene that if you could get into it right now in 2026 that you would get into if you had the money, in a perfect world, I know it's not all about the money, but I always have to say that because sometimes people are like, well, I want it, but I don't can't afford it,
You know what? Honestly, what I would like to, I'm working tri-stripe. What I would like to pick up is a DG tri-stripe with pastel in there. Because I want it, because I like the pastel DG with the tri-stripe. I like what it does. Because I want to build on that and I want to see how clean I can get that. I want that visual male. And if I could get a visual female with that too, that would be even better. So that would be my dream come true.
People say that like pastel and DG are meant for each other, is what a lot of people say.
They are.
Yeah.
They really are. DG's meant with a lot of different things. I think VPI DG, any xanthic DG, pastel DG.
Yeah.
I mean, the list, you can really put pretty much anything to DG and it's going to look better. It's going to look
100%.
so much. That's just
I
one
love
of
my
those.
DGs, so yes, I love it. So,
And like that's where Justin and Kurt and them set up for me to get them DGs from Jay at Greenline. That's the package I got from him. And I opened that visual DG. I was like, wow. I was like, holy shit. Like, this is something that I did not even know was like this. You know what I mean?
Clean.
Just super fucking clean, dude. Like,
yeah,
they're so clean. They're so bright. And I love what that gene does to things. And hypo, it took me a little bit to get on like the hypo train. I do like it with like chocolate, just those darker genes and stuff like that. I don't like it with the brighter stuff so much. So I won't have that heavily in my collection, but I will have it sprinkled here and there.
I do like my clean packages.
Then it's like there's so much hypo out there. It won't be hard for you to integrate it down the road once you got all the cool.
Oh, I have it in. I'm already working it, but it's still like
it won't be hard. It won't be hard.
like I have a hypo bongo het clown het 50% het DG, I think she is. But like the bongo and the hypo look pretty awesome together. I do like that. But like I said, like chocolates, I have a like the chocolate hypo. She blackhead girl coming from small town. That's who is at Jamie's, where she's like, I'm gonna put him on her toy.
That's
yes.
sick. That's nice.
So, oh, and I have a shrapnel boy from Shane. So it's a spot nose shrapnel het clown boy. Oh, he is sick looking. I do love shrapnel as well.
Here comes this chooch, hypo of the world.
What's up?
Love you, Zach.
One of the beloved sponsors for RWO. Remember, RWO HP60, baby. Use it.
We know it's you, Zach.
Is it Zach? You think it is Zach?
It's hypo of the world.
Thank you, Zach. We love you.
Yeah, Zach, you're awesome. And I'm still working on that video that I was talking about earlier.
Okay. So now
he might be helping a little bit.
He said, just creeping. So I told you.
It's Zach. It's Zach, 100%. When you say hypo the world in your head and you don't say it out loud,
I can hear it in his voice.
Hear him say it.
Yeah,
hypo the world. Hypo the world.
That was pretty good, Nick.
Hypo the world, man. Yeah. Hypo the world. And don't forget,
look, he's pulling his sponsor right now. That's what's happening. Now he's pulling his sponsor right now.
Let me make you blue, Zach, so you can post your reptile ads link in the chat. Everybody go to reptile ads too while you're at it. When you're on Husbandry Pro, just think about reptile ads and head on over there and check that out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, what's cool about reptile ads is you can put your snake in that you might have questions about, like the identity, and you can get people's comments and see what they think might be in your snake as well. I think that's a pretty cool feature. Yeah,
like a Reddit forum.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's pretty awesome.
That is pretty cool, actually.
No, you got to put the whole link, Zach. I mean, you actually have to put the work in, okay? If you want to sell it, you got to put the whole link. They can't click that, bro.
He's chooching it. Is what he's doing. He's chooching it.
So, what's a hobby that people might not know that you have besides snake?
I sometimes can paint pretty well, but I'm a finger painter. For some reason, I can't paint with a paintbrush to save my life, but I can do it with my fingers. And I can only do it when I've been drinking. Whatever.
What up? And we got two people popping in at the same damn time. I love that. Oh,
look at you. You just keep clicking.
Now I'm just doing it to be a dick. What's up, Warrior Garden?
That's kind of cool though, finger painting. So you made some pretty cool painting stuff and a little tipsy, you know. You get your little.
I like body painting. That's my thing.
I have naughty paintings. I'll send you some pictures later.
Reptile. There you go. There it is.
Well, he did the work this time too. He really.
Now you're cooking with peanut roll.
When I moved back out, I had my paintings at my CNC machine shop. So when I took them home, because I didn't want them there anymore, they're getting dirty, and the guys were like, "You got to bring those back."
That's funny. That is funny.
I have like the mannequins for like to put like shirts on for when I'm selling them, and they're guys, and they're greasy handprints on the boobs on those mannequins.
Oh my god, that is so perverted. What the fuck is wrong with people? It's a mannequin, bro.
I mean,
they gotta feel.
We mess around with each other like quite a bit. So like, I have a really awesome Pennywise mask. So like, I will scare the shit out of the guys hiding behind things to get them. I'll put my like Deadpool mask on to get the guys. I'll be driving the fork truck in my Deadpool mask and be like, you know, and like I'll take my riding crop if they're on their phone and not doing the work, so I'll smack it beside and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And
it seems like your HR department's pretty lax.
I am HR.
Well, there you go.
It's
HR people are the
HR.
craziest people, bro.
I think the best one, I mean, this is a really great HR moment. Is like I have a crocheted penis I got like for like in a grab bag for Christmas. So like again, now if the guys are on their phones, I take the crocheted penis and I put it in their ear. I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, we have a good time. But hey, I also get them pinatas filled with alcohol, put it up to, on the truck, and they can whack in. I do a lot of fun things where I try to keep it fun instead of the guys just sitting there pushing a button, standing in the machine. So we have a good time, and we all can joke around with each other. So
Zach's a joker too. Oh goodness gracious!
God.
Everybody on Instagram, come to YouTube immediately. That's where the party is. Thank you for watching.
Come over to YouTube.
I just have to say that sometimes, Ashley. I don't know if you know.
Work's so fun though. Like, there's never a dull moment. People that love coming to work at least.
Yeah, there's never a dull moment when someone jumps out of a box in a Pennywise mask and someone breaks their fucking neck trying to run away. Ding.
It's fun. It's fun for me. But they get me back to we play like hide the naked picture of like a girl we printed out and we see who can find it the next day. Like you should
do an Instagram or a social media page for your work and video you doing that. You would go viral. You would make money off of it.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to work. That's the stupid problem. I have not been allowed to work since June because I'm in a lawsuit with how my ankle was broken. So my doctors have still not cleared me for work, and it's been a bit of a mess. So,
how long did that take you, John? I bet it took for freaking ever. 82 on Husbandry Pro. I'm going to say, I love Husbandry Pro.
No, it ain't that bad.
Yeah, but getting them entered, god damn. It's almost like I'm so lazy that I wish I could just take a picture of the snake and it would just know what it is, what it weighs. Like we're living in 2035 or something.
I bet your neighbors thought you were crazy out there swinging a samurai sword on your deck, thinking you were.
He probably ain't got no neighbors. He lives out in New Zealand, like right on the coast in his big deck.
I got my daughter a samurai sword, and she was out there cutting up the watermelon as hard as she could. And we were throwing it up.
With that? Everybody's getting them. The guy at work came to work Friday, and he's like, "Dude, you ain't gonna believe what I just got." I was like, "What?" He's like, "I just got a real samurai sword." And I'm like, "What the fuck you been doing? Did you go get a truck bed of watermelon or something? What are you planning on cutting? What do you want a fucking samurai sword for?" He's like, "If shit ever hits the fan, I got that sword." And I'm like, "Okay, that's weird. Okay, whatever." He's like, "It's so fucking sharp. Look at my arm." And he had a bald spot on his arm. He's like, "I shaved my arm and it's so sharp."
Oh.
Like, bro, you're the coolest person at work right now at this very moment.
Yeah, my daughter, she was really into anime, and she wanted that sword, and it's probably pretty smart because so I'm at work later a lot by myself sometimes.
So you're one of those cut his head off with a samurai sword.
Just whatever if it comes down to it. But so one time I was leaving my job. This was last year, and I always have a pocket knife on me, and some dude as I'm going back up, he pulls behind me with this truck and trailer and blocks my car so I can't get out. And I'm there by myself at this point. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, "Oh, something was leaking, some metal or whatever, and he needed scrap metal right away, and he wanted me to go in there, and he kept trying to push me into the shop. And I thankfully grabbed my knife when I saw it because I felt his energy coming. I'm like, this is fucking weird. And so I had my knife with me, and I called my brother. So I tried to deter it, and basically the guy just kept trying to push me in the shop, and then finally I was able to sneak in the shop and lock the door, and he fucking left.
Yeah,
but
if you would have pulled out a 9mm,
the stupid thing, I have never learned how to shoot a freaking gun. I live out in the country, and it's about damn time.
Yeah.
The only way to learn, especially if you live out in the country and you can shoot guns whenever at your house, go buy a damn pistol and buy some bullets and go out there, read the manual.
Yeah.
You should have asked your buddy that works for you if he was a Highlander fan. Like, you watch too much Highlander. When you're
Dude, he probably loves Highlander, bro.
I'm saying he probably loved Highlander.
This guy looks and he is a Highlander fan. Okay,
You know what I'm saying? That's all I can think of is like, you know, like some country white hick out there with a samurai sword. It's like, oh, that's Highlander shit right there, you know? Oh, geez.
I always just think at the shop there's like so much stuff laying around. I could easily just grab and kill somebody if I really wanted to. Like, so I never think like I really need anything, but you know,
there can only be one.
Yep.
There can only be one. Yeah, you don't need no damn sword, Benji. What the hell you gonna do? Quit drinking all the damn New Zealand beers, bro.
Yeah.
God damn, 320.
Blind fury for older people. Come on. All right.
We need to have a picture. Benji and Ken need to meet each other because it would look like two professional wrestlers, fucking tag team or something. Them big
Gotta get them up in some tights out there.
fucking tight, dude. Justin, I got the best idea in the world. I'm gonna buy some pressure pythons leggings from your Printify, and I'm gonna send them to Ken, and he's gonna wear them bitches, bro.
Oh my gosh.
so they all go to Daytona. Can you set up a ring so they can all wrestle and we can watch this?
They're too old to wrestle.
They could just get in the pool and wrestle. We don't need no ring. They just get in
There
the
we
pool.
go.
The pool's even more sexier.
Oh,
You know what I'm
here's a hobby people don't know. So I'm undefeated in boxing. I haven't done it in a while, but when I was younger, nobody could beat me. So I'm gonna knock your ass out right away.
Heck yeah. Okay. That's badass.
It's been a long time, but
If I said anything to offend you tonight, I'm sorry. Take it back.
you know what? Now I'm like crippled. It's fine. You know,
You just push you over, you're good.
You gotta catch me.
I've been trampled by a horse. It kicked me in the head twice. I broke my face and all this shit. And now I've been through it.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say.
And it knocked me out. And I got up and I was like, "Where's that fucking horse?" You know, like,
Yeah.
I gotta figure out what size I would wear in a bikini.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I never had boobs. Like, what's the size of a bikini for a girl that doesn't have boobies? And like,
You
got to measure around like what you would need there.
well, I don't feel comfortable telling somebody my girth size.
What is it? It's an itty bitty teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini
Bikini, baby.
for the first time. You know.
I think like just go like with the smallest bikini possible. That will be funny.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be it.
That old bikini, I can't wear it, bro. We got Flawless in the house. What's up, Flawless? Good to see you.
What's up, Flawless?
Out.
Oh.
So, do you have any questions for us, Ashley? We don't never do this, but I'm flipping the script. You got any questions for us?
What are your projects this year that you're most excited about?
Go ahead.
He points at me. Actually, there's the first clutch I'm about to have this year is the one I'm really actually anticipated about is the Furrow Posset Monarch to Furrow Posset Monarch.
Nice.
I didn't test. I could have tested, but I didn't because I'm looking at these snakes and I see what I think I see, and I just really want to prove it out myself.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty much what I went about it.
Yeah, it's not ultra mel though, so.
No,
Ultra Mel, don't you?
no, yeah, I got some ultra mel over here too.
See, he's a traitor.
But
He's
the
what you
furrow
call
with
a
that, I think
traitor.
that looked pretty awesome actually. So.
He'll die by the sword. Okay, that's what you call a traitor to the monarch name. He's
Listen, no, I'm not.
Well, I got a
Mom.
samurai sword, so.
no, I'm not, gods. No, I'm not. You won't have no visuals. No, you won't.
Yeah, fucking visuals. Yeah.
Smite you down. No, I work like, I don't really do crazy shit. I do like pet quality stuff or like entry level ball python stuff because where I'm at, that's what sells. So like, but I did get into clown 2025 from Ken. He finally taught me into it because for years I hated clown, you know. But now I'm trying to work like you know, leopard, blackhead, clown, GHI, bamboo, pastel, blackhead. A lot of like co-doms and dominant genes with like maybe clown. You know, really, I don't have any albino anymore. You know,
Albino sells amazingly at shows.
I know it does, and pieds
I
do
can
too,
sell that
but-
for top dollar.
Well, I don't. I used to get really good. Well, usually when I do shows around here, I'll sell a bunch of shit like albinos or pinstripes or like, you know, pieds back in the day when I had more pieds, stuff like that. But like, I don't have any pieds now. I don't have any spiders anymore. No champagnes anymore. Champagnes was one of my best seller. Like that was something that would always sell. I mean, I had clutches of so many champagnes one time that a guy that was on the road at the end of the show, he didn't have any stock. He sold out all of his stock that show and the previous show. So he wanted some shit. So he literally bought every champagne I had. And there was probably like 12 of them on the table just because he liked them and they were pretty. You know, they were really orange, like stripe, like champagne pinstripes and stuff like that with that. And as babies, I'm going to tell you, a champagne pinstripe as a baby is like one of the most craziest. It's like a purpley grayish looking snake with a bright like orange looking, man, it was crazy, dude. That was crazy. But I got rid of a bunch of stuff.
It's crazy, you know? How champagne how much it changes as it ages as well. And like it can be like sometimes you can have an almost white snake where it ends up, it looks like, you know, it has these big ringers on it. Champagne does some really cool stuff. Well, I feel the same way like with Hittagene Woma. Like I think that does some really neat things.
I got into champagne because of the poor man pods. That was the whole reason, because back when I got into champagne, I couldn't afford a pod because that was back then, and pods were fucking thousands of dollars for a normal pied. You know, like a pastel pied was fucking ridiculous, you know?
Right.
But I would, you know, I was looking at that poor man pod and I was like, well, that's pretty close. That's pretty cool looking, you know, and it's different. And so I got into champagnes, and I mean, they weren't nowhere near as expensive, but champagne, and there's a lot of stuff that people don't like because of the defects that it'll have, you know. So and I got tired of, because where I'm at, it ain't breeders, it's fucking pet owners and hobbyists that really don't breed, they just collect, you know.
Right.
So they want the best expression of that animal. So it's like they don't want that animal because they've heard something that it has wobble. And it's like, well, you know, you can obviously tell. I can show you the mama and the daddy to them. Like, there's no, and like Chris Hardwick, bless his fucking soul, has showed alive right before this. He's probably still going right now. Fucking awesome. He was talking about it, and I fucking have said it for years. And I'm so happy that he said it. I've heard it, you know, from somebody like him, is that it's all a line thing. It's all like that line, right? Because not every spider is going to wobble. Not every, and I've had spiders give me babies where I had to cull a couple of them, right? Because they had defects or wobbles or whatever the case was. But the ones that I bred, like, they didn't show no signs of it, but obviously they have that in them, right? To if they bred and they had babies with it. But then I had ones that came out whole clutches that never had a wobble. I have people that message me still to this day telling me, like 6 years, 5 years, like, hey, I got this snake from you a long time ago, and fuck all them haters talking about wobble. You got any more spiders? And I'm like, nope. I got rid of every single one because I got so sick and tired of the know-it-alls at shows telling me what my snake is going to do or what it does. And I just got tired of it. But I think spiders and champagnes are some of the most beautiful, like, patterned and colored snakes. Like a baby, like, let's just say a spider, let's say a pinstripe spider baby or a inchy spider is fucking awesome looking, dude.
Spiders do some awesome stuff, really.
Really sick
I have well, I have 2 spiders at the sun, but I only have 1 male that has spider in it, and then but he's my super OD extreme gene butter spider double het clown tri-stripe male. So for me, that was worth it to have him. Now I have one of his sons that he has a great tri-stripe marker, so I'm gonna sell him. But neither there's 1 spider baby out of that clutch, and neither one of them, like the dad and that baby, do not have wobbles. So yeah, it's a shame that it happens. I do like when people do bring it up, I always use those opportunities to teach people. I really, really enjoy like educating people. When the kids come up or people just don't know or they're afraid, they don't understand, I love those moments to educate them and take a snake out and be like, and show them it is not what you see on TV. They are not coming out to attack you and size you up and all this nasty things you heard. And so many people I have sold to like would be terrified of snakes, and now they have 6, 7, whatever, because they actually, I took the time to teach them about them, educate them. So sometimes I think it's just taking those moments, and not everybody's gonna be receptive to it, but you'll get a lot of people that you'll change their mind.
That's what I was
And
going to say.
I mean, that's
You
just
can
ball
try.
pythons in general, snakes in
Mhm,
general.
You always got those dickhead dumbasses that know it all. You know,
Oh,
like,
100%. And if those people are, I just like, okay, just keep walking. I'm not going to let that affect my
Yeah.
vibe and what I'm doing, because there's other people out there that are awesome that do want to have the education and learn. So if they want to learn, awesome. If they don't, okay, keep moving. There's somebody else, something else you'll go by. That's fine.
and like he said, Champagne isn't really known for it, but it does. And like and surprisingly, in Alabama, some podunk ass town in Alabama, who would have thought that people know that, bro? Like people know. There's so many, dude. And that's what I tell people, Zach. I bring up that complex and I say there is so many of these genes. There's Pied is in it. There's so many genes
It's all about spider, it's the only thing.
It's
It's like
all about it. No, and that's right, Justin. And when people understand, when you say blackhead can have the wobble or Pied can have it.
what? No,
Let's
really?
talk about Powerball. Talk
You
about
know?
the wobbles in Powerball. They're awful.
Yep.
Yeah, right. And like people don't really know that. They'll be like, damn, I got blackhead. I'm breeding right now. I didn't know that. And I'm like, yeah, but you ain't going to get rid of them.
It ain't no difference in you getting a spider right now off me,
Right.
Yeah,
well,
like
it's what is
can't
pushed
tell
out in the
everybody.
social media. And that's where you have to think for yourself. You have to sometimes learn. You can't follow everything that you see online, what everybody's telling you. Get off those Facebook groups. Do really learn from people that are actually in it and doing it and are successful.
I was gonna say, and half the people that are like, "Oh, you're wrong for doing that," are the people that really don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Those are the people with every snake has stuck shed and respiratory infections.
Yeah, or they only got 3 snakes at home, and it's just what they've been told by most people, and they're just like,
those are the worst. Those are the worst, Justin.
And it's like, no, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. First of all,
100%.
What up, Ladka? Yeah, I agree, Justin, 100% for sure.
There's a few people, like even with the mystery bags, like they think that it's cruel that these snakes are in bags. They think they can't breathe in there. So
How the fuck
I
you
will
gonna
take
get
that
it
time
home?
to educate them,
Right.
and then they understand. They're like, oh, I just didn't know. Like, yes, you came and made a judgment on something you have no idea about. But yeah, I'm going to teach you about it. And if I hope you have now learned something and like understand. So when you see it somewhere else. So, but that's just the part I like teaching. I worked with special needs kids for many years. And then I decided to quit that job and become a horse trainer. That was not the best, smartest decision of my life, but I had a good job at a public school, but
I've learned that special needs kids benefit from
it's just,
fucking
I don't
snakes,
I like
man. They do. I give snakes to like any teacher.
You know what's the coolest?
Well,
the
any
coolest
teacher.
thing. Go ahead, Nick. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, there's a delay. I'm sorry. What I was going to say is that every teacher, I have a thing. If a teacher comes to my show or a show I'm vending and they want a snake for their class, they can have it for free. And usually the snakes that get taken by teachers are special needs teachers with autistic kids and stuff. And they message me and they're like, that was the best thing I could have ever done. It teaches them responsibility. It teaches them a reward system. She'll do a thing where if they make an A on like a test or whatever, they get to feed the snake that week. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And it helps them out a lot. Special needs kids really learn from reptiles.
What they 100% do. Yeah, I've donated a couple snakes even to our like local library or school, stuff like that. And yeah, it's just teaching them the education. I do think some of the neatest things I have seen is like there's some therapy like with the horses. So I've gone to some therapy programs and volunteered with some of those. And you watch some of these kids that come in that are, that have some very severe special needs, and that energy when that's coming in, it's very chaotic. And as soon as they sit on a horse, you watch everything just calm down and they just kind of center. And how this horse is taking care of that kid. I mean, it really is something really amazing to see what animals can bring, and what
they know.
take from
it's
us,
like they know.
humans. Yes. And that they take that energy on from us, and that, I'm just very appreciative of animals and how they help us.
I think horses is a good one. I think that's a good one because I don't care what's wrong with you. You sit on top of a horse, you're going to be alert and focused, and it's going to help you in that sense to know like, okay, I got to calm down now because I'm on top of something that can kill me. And they know that. Even the special needs people know that. Like they know this is a monster of an animal. And like that, like you said, that animal and that person just connect. Like it's amazing.
100%. Yeah, there's a so by me there's something it's called Operation Wild Horse, and it's for the veterans. And I used to have these guys come to my horse shows, and I'd have them open because they would, they'd ride in their colors, but they would rescue most of the Mustangs from the kill pens. And they would bring them to the facility, and then the veterans would come in and they'd get to work with these animals, and, that bond and watching them grow together, and then being able to come out and put on their colors and ride the horse. Yeah, it's really something. I don't really. It's really awesome to see. And, I think how fortunate I am that I got to witness it, volunteer for it. I don't know. That stuff kind of like that touches me. So.
Hell yeah. Not to get sappy, but that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that. I love horses. I remember, when I was young, my papa had horses. He'd break horses for people in town, and he had all kind of stuff. But yeah, it was awesome. I had my own horse. I could just go over there and jump on the back of that bitch and ride. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that was awesome. And then I rode. Yeah,
I almost took a job in Ohio once. This is when I was working at the public schools, and we were on our summer break, and I went to it's in Ohio. It's called Old Man Chalet's. And so we rented this cabin in the middle of the woods, and I'd go on this trail ride every day. And this one dude was so cool. And one night we did a midnight moonlight ride, and we were galloping in this big open field, and there was deer running with us. It was the coolest fucking thing.
That sounds so romantic.
It was fucking awesome. I was with my single self at that time too, but it was fucking awesome.
I think that's romantic. I would have had to be like, what's up, baby?
The guy did offer me a job. I will say that. I do think he had a thing for, he did offer me a job, and I almost took it because I had such an awesome experience. He just wanted to see
you riding horses. That's all that was. He was a part.
But I almost said, my mom was like, no, you can't. You'll be so far away. And I had such a good job with the school. And but I always wonder, I'm like, man, I wonder if I took that job, how that would have been. Because that was such a cool expérience.
That would have been awesome, dude.
Yeah, that'd been pretty cool. That would have definitely been pretty cool.
Eventually, I just want a small little house with if I get like 100 acres, that'd be amazing. With
I'm trying to shoot for 10, 100.
Okay, so I would no neighbors. I would love horses and different things. I just love animals, and I like to be. I don't want neighbors to be able to see what I'm doing.
I like to be naked a lot, so I don't want neighbors to see me naked.
Right? Yeah, it's okay, clothing optional. I can do whatever I want. Go outside, do whatever I want, and I don't have to worry about people.
I like to take a pee right out the back and shoot a deer with a high-powered rifle if I want to.
while I'm peeing.
While I'm pissing, dick in hand and everything.
That thing can just sit there and flap and pee while I'm sitting there.
So then, like when you shoot, so that if you're peeing and you shoot, and then just like, are you gonna like have it end up flipping up at yourself because of go back? Like,
no, I'm not shooting no bow. I'm not shooting. I'm not too much work. The only work I want to do if I'm here hunting is
you have to lean down the whole time.
That's it.
But still, you got that kickback a little bit. Still gonna fly up, and you're gonna pee in your face.
It'll be all right. It'll just be, it might, whatever.
It won't be the first time.
It won't be the last.
It sure won't be the last.
No, it won't. But we're almost at that time at hour 30. I have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know you more, getting to know about your snakes, but also getting to know about crazy stuff like horses and peeing and different things.
CNC
like
machining and finger painting.
Yeah, finger painting, nude and
boxing.
Greasy hands on mannequin boobies. That was kind of weird. But, I feel like we all
they had a long think about it. They had a long day at work. They had to come in and just feel not,
and mannequin boobies are always small and like ugh, like nobody.
Right.
Like, why are you even touching that, bro? Like, is that what you're fantasizing about?
Most of them are married, whatever. It's a little mannequin boobie. They could, they look at one of my paintings, squeeze a little mannequin boob, whatever. They're having a good time.
Yeah. Go Vols, baby.
Look at my brother. Look, Tanner. He's a Vols fan like Kenny, like Eugene. That's my stepdad.
Vols, baby. Rocky Top.
So, Ashley, you want to drop anything anything you got coming up? Talk about anything? Right now, honestly, because of my situation with my foot, I'm kind of just day to day until I find out what they're going to do for surgery. I really can't plan too much in the future. So as the days go on, that's just whatever. But if you want to see some stuff I've got going on, you can go follow on Instagram, and I do post stuff on there. And yeah, when life gets hard and gets stressful, try your best to just find the positive somewhere, because life's too short to be sad all the time. That's right. That's right. Someone drop her link if you don't mind. Mitzi, if you're in the chat, you're usually pretty good about being fast about it. If anyone wants to drop her link for the Instagram in the chat, do it. We'll go ahead and kick you backstage. It was an honor to get to talk to you, and I will be backstage in a minute. Don't go nowhere unless you got something to do.
Nope. All right. Bye, everyone.
All right. Awesome. Sweet. So, Justin, hell yeah, horses, mannequin boobies. I mean, you never know what's going to happen on the Sippin' Show.
Never know. I'm telling you. It's always a mystery with us, that's for sure.
So what do you got to tell everybody tonight?
I tell everybody, be kind to one another. That's why I've been kind of on that little motto lately. It's going to change. It ain't going to stay the same all year. But be kind to one another, for sure.
That's it.
And keep with your blessings. Stay prayed. I'm
gonna say, I'm gonna get a shirt made for Daytona that says bring back the speed humps.
Oh my gosh, you missed the speed humps. You mentioned
I didn't like it, but now I miss it. You always miss what you can't have, right?
Yeah, you always miss.
The link down there, everybody. Click that link, give her a follow. She's awesome. She has awesome ass animals, man, and she's coming up this year, man. I'm just telling you, I feel like that.
You hear the heat? Do you hear it? Listen to it.
Ultra Male Puzzle is something that I am wanting to see her do, because I think that's sick.
See him?
I'm about to get on Morph Market when we get off here and look up Ultra Male.
Better open that wallet.
I know, right? It's crazy, right? Because certain jeans are dirt cheap.
That ain't one of them.
Start gaining. Well, and a lot of jeans will start gaining. Well, I mean, not dirt cheap. Let's say $200, $300, right? But then you get a Het Ultra Male. But then now a Het Ultra Male is fucking way more because it gains popularity. Certain jeans will gain.
And what's nice about Ultra Male too is we kind of seen that up and down, and it's kind of going back up. I've been slowly seeing. I could be wrong. I don't know, but from what I'm kind of visually seeing, I've seen that, and now it's just steady going up. And I mean, look,
steady going up.
You got puzzles throwing into it. I'm sure you got paint out there's going into. You got crazy combinations with it, so it's just gonna keep going and going and going. and more people are going to want their hands on it. So it's good. It's for sure.
I
good.
think it definitely, I agree. I think it's definitely just continuing to go up the more that people put with it, and it's gaining popularity.
It's good.
But, the chat, man, y'all kick ass. Every week y'all are here and y'all are commenting, y'all are supporting. We love it. RWO for life. Don't forget, check out. I know I miss Alex. I can't wait to get to Daytona and fuck with Alex, dude. She's so much fun. Every time someone just says for life, that's all I can think is her going. Yeah, bro. Tuesday night, you got the LMK show, or I think it's a different name, but it's on LMK Reptiles. I can't remember what he calls it now.
And everybody that's on the chats, after you get off of here, I'm sure it's going to be going on. It's probably going on right now. You got Wiz with Sophisticated Ignorance. Y'all go hop over there and check old Wiz out.
Say it again. Say it again.
Wiz with Sophisticated Ignorance.
Yeah, okay. You were slurring a little bit. You sure you ain't been drinking?
I ain't been drinking.
The Puffco hitting the night, boy.
Well, what it is, I still have that cold. My throat's all freaking horsey, so it's kind of hard for me to talk and get it all out sometimes. So
Horsey, that's funny.
I'm using all my breath to speak, you know.
I'm going to do something really funny right now. If anybody can remember this for the RWO show that we're having every Thursday night on the RWO broadcast channel, that if you're not subscribed to it, you're lame, you're a chooch. Get your ass over to the RWO broadcast and sub to that. Okay, and hit the bell. Do it. Damn it. Do it. Tell your mom to do it. Tell your dad to do it. Your sister, your brother, cousins, your distant cousins. Do it. And if anybody can remember this, I'm going to do a free shirt for the first person on the RWO show to type #horse. Okay. Remember that #horse. RWO for life.
That's for when? When?
This coming Thursday on the RWO show.
So the first person to put it on, don't y'all forget. Doesn't mean you can go there now. Does not mean you can go there now.
No, it ain't made. It ain't even made
yet. Yeah, I ain't even made it yet. And you ain't made it, or the kid ain't made it.
No. So they gotta. This is the real to see if your ass was paying attention. Okay.
Said I won. Fuck it.
You deserve it. Fuck them.
Hell yeah, you do, Bosa.
Hell yeah, y'all. Sipping with Serpents, episode 34. Thanks for all coming out. We'll catch y'all next time. Next week we're taking off, so it's Valentine's Day weekend.
Oh yeah.
You know, and you definitely need to take off because you will get your ass beat.
Oh yeah.
You got to be in there, lovey-dovey, cuddly, ruddly. You know what I'm talking about?
Crazy Cupid, she don't play.
But we are going to pick back up on the 21st with Magnum Exotics Reptile Rescue. So we're going to be talking about rescues and what it takes to do that. It's not easy. It sucks. I did it and it sucks. So I'm excited to see what she has to say. But everybody, till then, we love you. RWO for life.
Peace.